Hello, good evening to all. My name is Kalani. Welcome to Speed News Live 24. Let's see today's highlights. The European Union economic recovery from the impact of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic is expected to be slower than previously thought due to a second wave in several countries of the bloc, a top official said here. Hitting out at the BJP, Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut on Thursday said that the Saffron Party's protest against Republic TV editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami arrest shows that the latter is their party worker and his channel is its mouthpiece. The Mudigri GMFC court has issued a non-bailable arrest warrant against the 8 persons, including the wife of Cafe Coffee Day founder late VG Siddharth and Coffee Day Global Limited director Malvika in a check bounce case. Introduction of new non-stop flights of Dhaka are part of the new air bubble pact signed recently between India and Bangladesh. Budget airline SpiceJet has introduced 3 non-flights to Dhaka from Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, while Vistara will have 1 flight from Delhi. India's COVID-19 tally climbed to 83.64 lakh with 50,210 new cases in a day, while 77 lakh 11,809 people have recuperated so far, pushing the national recovery rate to 92.20% according to a Union Health Ministry data on Thursday. While it is still unsure who will win the presidential elections in the United States, India's relationship with Washington is likely to get stronger in the days ahead. Over the last 4 years, Donald Trump maintained a healthy relationship with India and his bonhomie with Prime Minister Narendra Modi was quite famous. Bharatiya Janata Party leader Amit Shah is set to embark on 2-day visit to West Bengal from today. He will hold a series of meetings to induct the party workers and review the BJP's preparations for the next year's assembly elections. LJP President Chirag Paswan slammed Bihar CM Nitish Kumar over onion pelting incident, saying he's instigated people. The 3-member SIT formed to probe the ambush of policemen in Kanpur has pointed to a nexus between police and slain gangsters Vikas Dubey and recommended actions against 80 police personnel, a senior officer said on Thursday. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Thursday said that the COVID-19 situation is deteriorating in the city due to the rising air pollution and appealed to people to avoid bursting firecrackers this Diwali. India is determined to protect its sovereignty and territorial integrity in the face of unilateralism and aggression, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh said on Thursday as the border standoff with China on eastern Ladakh enters the 7th month. November 5, visiting Indian Army Chief General Manoj Mukund Naravne on Thursday held a meeting with his Nepal counterpart General Purna Chandra Thapa, during which they discussed ways to enhance bilateral defense cooperation. A special court here on Thursday extended by 6 days the Enforcement Directorate's custody of M. Shivshankar, former Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister, arrested by it last week in connection with the alleged money laundering in the Kerala gold smuggling case. The Income Tax Department on Thursday conducted raids at the residence and office of KP Yonan, the founder and director of Gospel for Asia and also the Metropolitan Bishop of Believers Church. The Supreme Court on Thursday asked the center to issue directions for the banning use of disinfectants and ultraviolet rays on humans for COVID-19 management. Banks, financial and non-banking financial institutions have been asked to take necessary actions to credit into the account of eligible borrowers by November 5. If we have to pinpoint one thing making Tejasvi Yadav a big hit in Bihar elections rallies, it is his promise to creating at least a million of jobs within the state government, which employs 3.10 lakh babus at present. As many as 262 students and about 160 teachers tested positive in Andhra Pradesh during the past 3 days after schools were reopened on November 2 for class 9 and 10 students, a senior official of the school education said on Thursday. The UK has invited Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the Climate Ambitions Summit scheduled next month, according to a British government statement on Thursday. as Mumbai Indians will take on Delhi's Capitals in the first qualifier of the Indian Premier League 2020. Sanjay Bangar opened that the defending champions should not take DC lightly just because of their inexperience to play the qualifying rounds. This was the end of today's highlights. Thank you.